Welcome to the JonGetsGames 2016 wrap-up. I'm not going to talk about any specific games in this video. This is more of a look back on the channel over the last year and looking forward to what the next year has to come. The first thing to talk about is the insane growth that has happened for this channel. It has quadrupled in subscriber count from 1.7 to 7.7 thousand subscribers, which is stunning, honestly. And if the current rate continues, we'll be at about 15,000 subscribers at the end of this next coming year. So that's obviously just doubling, not quadrupling, but I would be very happy with doubling. That would still be really great. Over the course of this crazy growth spurt, we also had from 80 to 440,000 views, which is tremendous. Not close to the 1 million mark yet, but I'm sure that'll come sooner than I expect, especially with that kind of growth from this last year. And lastly, with the Patreon campaign that I started running like 5 or 6 months before the end of this last year, and it was at about $52 a month then, and then over the course of this last year, it's bumped all the way up to $234, which is really awesome. That's starting to add up. I was able to buy a new camera and a new camera rig over this last year, which had a lot to do with the Patreon campaign, and looking forward to next year, that's definitely going to help with the games I get as well as the conventions I try to go to in order to network more. So let's now talk about the videos that came out over this last year. I got 74 out, and I am very pleased with this number. I'm honestly a little bit amazed that looking back, I did that 74 times. When I started the year, I really tried to commit myself to trying to do 2 videos a week. I knew I would not be able to actually do that the whole way through the year because my work ebbs and flows as the year goes on. And so getting 74 videos out means I got about 1.5 videos out a week, and I am very happy with that. If that is a running average, then that's super great because I think in the prior year it was definitely under 1 a week as an overall average. And as you can see over there, I was able to triple the amount of playthroughs I got done. In fact, those 9 from 2015 were the first 9 I ever did. That was the year I started doing playthroughs. So I definitely, well, I guess tripled down and made a lot more of those because I really enjoy the process of making those because I feel like I'm actually playing the game and showing off the game in all its glory, just so people can see really how it actually works and not just hear what I think about the game. But speaking of that, I also about doubled the amount of reviews I got out last year, which is great. And then the vlogs almost doubled, going from 10 to 17. So that, it just goes to show that I think this is why the channel grew so much. I think it has to do with this massive increase in output, but also I think it has to do with the subtle changes that I did to the branding. It was like a month or 2 before the end of last year that I finally locked down on a new logo that took me about a year to make with the graphics artist. And I branded with that this whole year. I changed up my reviews to cut down on all the words and put pretty pictures in them. And I think people have really enjoyed that. So I think these types of things, as well as locking in on styles of thumbnails and, you know, getting this new blue tablecloth and just lots of little things and some big things like the brand new camera and the new camera rig that really made doing those playthroughs a lot quicker because I can just kind of move it here and then move it there. It's really easy to move around without jiggering with a whole bunch of stuff on it. I think all these things added up to making it the gigantic, humongous year that happened. So I think looking forward to 2017, I don't have any massive changes in plan. I think I want to continue doing things the way I have been. There might be a slightly stronger emphasis on playthroughs as I go forward, but it just depends on how often I get to play games. I have several reviews coming up soon because work has been somewhat light and I've had the privilege of playing a whole bunch of games lately. I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to try to make the overall quality of the videos better, but I am going to try. I keep researching microphones about every 2 months and end up deciding that this microphone is good enough. I'll just go all the way down to like have like $400 worth of stuff in my Amazon cart, and then I don't click it because I just go back and listen to one of my videos and I'm like, I think it sounds good. So I'm actually curious. If you don't think the audio is good, please let me know, and that might tip me over to investing in some better audio equipment. But for now, I'm happy with the camera. I'm happy with the lights. I'm happy with my studio. I'm not sure what I can do to make it better, but I will continue to think about that and do what I can because, I don't know, it's always fun incrementally increasing the overall quality of the videos, not just from a production standpoint, but also from a material standpoint. And as far as that's concerned, I might be tinkering around with some slight changes to the review format. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not committing to that at all. But we'll just have to see how that pans out. I think in general, 2017 is going to hopefully just be a continuation accumulation of 2016. If I end the year having made 74 videos again, I'll be super pleased. And definitely, if the current growth rates continue as they are, that would be amazing. If they slow down, that's still fine, because I don't know, this channel has, I mean, it's almost 8,000 subscribers already. I remember being excited having 100 subscribers. So it's just super cool to see where it is right now. And if you want to do something mildly fun that I do occasionally, I go back and I watch like my first 1 to 3 videos and see just how much things have changed over these last 3 years. It was a much more subdued John and a much shakier camera. But anyway, I think that's about all I have to say about 2016. It was a stellar year for gaming for me. I played some really wonderful games. It was a great year for this little hobby within a hobby with the channel, and I look forward to doing a bunch more of it, and I hope that you continue to enjoy the stuff that I put out. As always, I'd like to thank everybody who has been supporting the channel through Patreon, including all these producer-level pledges. If you too would like to directly support everything I do here, you can do so at patreon.com/JonGetsGames. And if you'd like to see more vlogs kind of like this one, as well as those in-depth board game reviews and full playthroughs, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.